What does essential really mean? We're going to talk about amino acids, carnivore nutrition, and human biology in this video. The word essential gets thrown around constantly in nutrition. I use it all the time. Essential vitamins, essential minerals, essential nutrients, but most people never stop to ask the most important question, essential for what? And according to whom? Because in biology, the word essential has a very specific meaning. It does not mean trendy or recommended or popular or culturally favored. It means something very simple. Essential means your body cannot make it. You must get it from food, or you will eventually break down. That's it. No philosophy, no ideology, no food pyramid, just biology. Let's talk amino acids, the foundation of human structure. Amino acids are building blocks of muscle and organs and enzymes and hormones and neurotransmitters, immune cells, and connective tissues. Without amino acids, there is no human body. And here's the critical point. Humans require specific amino acids in specific forms. Let's talk about the essential amino acids. They must come from food. There are 9 essential amino acids. Your body can't make these at all. You must eat them. They are histidine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, phenylalanine, threonine, tryptophan, and valine. These are non-negotiable. If even one is missing or insufficient, protein synthesis slows, repair fails, growth is impaired, and immune function weakens. This is called the limiting amino acid problem, and this is where diet matters. Now, there's conditional essential amino acids, and these are the amino acids your body can make, but not always in sufficient amounts. They become essential during growth and illness, injury, stress, and aging. And these amino acids, the conditionally essential ones, these include arginine, cysteine, glutamine, glycine, proline, and tyrosine. For example, glycine is required in massive amounts for connective tissue, for collagen, detoxification, and your nervous system balance, far more than the body can synthesize under stress. Glutamine becomes critical for gut and immune health during illness, and arginine supports nitric oxide production and vascular health. Animal foods provide these preformed. Plants do not reliably do so. Now there's non-essential amino acids, which means the body can make these. These amino acids can be synthesized internally as long as essential amino acids are available. And they are alanine, asparagine, aspartic acid, glutamic acid, and serine. But notice something important. Your body can only make these if it has adequate essential amino acids, adequate nitrogen, and adequate energy, which again circles back to diet quality. Where do we get amino acids? Here's where carnivore nutrition becomes impossible to ignore. Animal foods contain all 9 essential amino acids in the correct ratios, in highly bioavailable forms without anti-nutrients blocking absorption. Meat is complete protein by definition. Eggs, beef, lamb, fish, these are human-appropriate amino acid sources. Plant foods? Plants do not provide complete amino acid profiles reliably. They often lack lysine. They lack methionine. Poor leucine content. Require food combining. Contain fiber and anti-nutrients that reduce absorption. This is why plant-based diets rely heavily on supplementation. Struggle to support muscle mass, they show higher rates of sarcopenia, and often lead to protein malnutrition over time. You can survive this way, but survival is not the same as optimal human function. Now we're going to talk about protein quantity versus protein quality. This is a massive misunderstanding. It is not just about how much protein you eat. It's about amino acid composition, digestibility, absorption, and utilization. Animal protein sources highest in PDCAAS and DIAAS and nitrogen retention. Plant protein does not come close. You don't build a human body out of incomplete raw materials. So this is why carnivore is superior for amino acids. Carnivore diets eliminate limiting amino acids. They eliminate absorption blockers, eliminate the need for food combining, and deliver amino acids in human-recognized forms. This is why people on carnivore experience muscle retention, strength gains, faster healing, improved skin, hair, and nails, better mood and cognition. The list goes on, believe me. And that's not my opinion. That's what happens when biology finally gets what it requires. Here are my final thoughts. The word essential is not negotiable. If your body cannot make it, you must eat it. And when it comes to amino acids, animal foods are not optional. They are foundational. Plants can decorate a diet. They cannot construct a human. Biology doesn't care what we believe. It only responds to what we provide. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, share this with somebody who can also find it helpful. Click the thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon. And if you leave me a question or a suggestion, I will write you back or make a video about it. I am on Carnivore Sunday School every Sunday at 1:00 p.m. Eastern Time. You're welcome to join me there and type your questions and comments in the live chat and participate with our special guests. And on Monday nights, I've decided to go live again. Just me. I pick a topic, and your questions and comments drive the discussion. I don't drive it, you do. So I need you on Monday night. If nobody shows up, I stand there and stare at myself. So I hope I get some viewers and commenters. Thank you for watching this. Stay tuned for my next one tomorrow, and have a good day.